Hey guys, it's me, Diamond Boy Elevators, here today with another lawn tool review, except this time we're going to bring back the Billygoat, because today I just got done trimming some hedge bushes right here. These tall bushes right over here, they all just got hedge trimmed. They were extremely long. And today we're going to run the lawn vacuum through this pile of hedge clippings. Look at how long all these were. I actually did vacuum up the first pile before I started the video. This was just what was left over, and it actually did a very good job. The only issue is you can't run into the pile too fast, otherwise it'll jam up the whole machine. So you just want to go in little bits at a time until it all gets sucked up into the vacuum. So I'm going to show you how that works in just a little bit. Today I just used my hedge trimmer. Let's take a look at the hedge trimmer. Unfortunately, I did not get any video of this because this actually requires two hands to use. And I didn't have any hand space to hold the camera. So this is just an electric home light hedge sweep debris mover. I absolutely love this thing. I bought this thing years ago. I've had it for 15 years. It's still pretty good machine to use. There's the big baby right there. And I blew most of this stuff out with the newest tool that I recently bought. This Toro battery powered Flex Force leaf blower. It's a brushless motor. I gotta say, even though I used to not be a fan of battery powered stuff, but the thing is, as you get older, you kind of lose strength as you get older, and the fact that you can just pop in a battery and go just like this really appreciates how quickly you can get things done without having to pull the rope, choke it, put gas in, pull your arm out, and stuff like that. So my opinion of battery powered lawn tools has drastically changed over the course of my lifetime. Even though I'm 21, I do work a very physical job. Sometimes just pulling the rope is not even worth it sometimes. So that's why I just love my battery powered equipment. You just pop in the battery and go. Anyway, let's take a look at the lawn vacuum. There has been a few additions that I've added onto it since you last seen it. As you can see, we got the hose kit on. Unfortunately, I'm not going to use the hose kit on this because I tried using the hose kit on the brush clippings, and with the amount of like big branches that come off with it, it just jams up the chute and it's impossible to unclog. So I'm not going to use the chute today. I will show you this little addition that I've added onto this. As you can see, where's the pull rope? I'll show you that in a minute. I added this addition on. This is the only one that has this feature on because I added it on myself. You see this thing right here? I took this off of a Toro recycler, and it holds the pull rope right here. Because with all this equipment, it hides right here, and pulling it straight up is a pain in the ass. So pulling it straight out like this is a lot better, because before I would have to reach my hand in there and try and find it. So I figured, why not just put this bracket on, and it works like a charm. You'll see how this works in a second. But anyway, let's go over to the brush pile and start this bad boy. Put it on low to start. Hopefully I don't need to choke it. Or maybe I do need to choke it. There we go. This bracket though is loose sometimes, so. Alright, it's on. Let's go through the big pile of leaves, or not leaves, but brush clippings. Just turn it all the way up because you're going to need a lot of power for this. could see, it did a pretty good job. Picked up all the hedge clippings. You will notice that when I tried, I went too fast into the pile. As you can see in the video, I had to stop and manually unclog the bottom of the machine. That is one slight problem with this machine. You don't want to go into the pile too fast. Otherwise, you're going to end up jamming the chute like I did. It's always best to go slow. So that way, you don't jam up the machine and you have to keep stopping and unjamming the problem yourself. So, as long as you go slow, that's pretty much a good thing. Now, I'm going to get rid of all this mulch here. You will notice that the lawn vacuum did not pick up the mulch, and it's not really supposed to, which is what I love. So I'm just going to use the leaf blower for this part. As you can see, I blew out most of the hedge clippings out by the blower, and I raked them up into a big pile and carried them. As you can see, there's still some hedge clippings, but that's kind of a tough space to get into. Same thing right here. I might use the hose for this, maybe not, or I might just blow it out with the blower. But as you can see, all these tall bushes have been hedge trimmed. This might get all of these little bushes right here might get a trim later in the year because they're starting to grow, but they're not growing that much. There's my dog. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that when it's time to hedge these, I'll make another video of it, and I'll show you how the hose works. But like I said, if you're vacuuming up big hedges like that, don't use the hose. It'll clog up and you'll have to keep on jamming it. I would just rake them all up into a pile or blow them all up into a pile and run over it like you would a lawnmower, but I would only go slow. Because like I said, if you go fast, you're going to end up jamming the chute, and then you're going to have to you're going to have to manually unjam the chute. And that's a big pain in the ass. So, but yeah, as long as you go slow and you're not jamming the machine up too fast by going into the pile too fast, you should be fine. So I will recommend using high power on this thing. Push the throttle all the way up, run it on full throttle to go through the debris, just like I did, because if you go on medium or low, it's not really going to pick it up. The only speed that you can pick up hedge clippings is fast. So anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're brand new, and I will see you guys soon. Bye now.